What's up, everybody? Rat Rod here. We are switching gears from the AT3. I have that parked and covered up and swapped it out for the old SR250. I did a walk around video of this over the winter and posted it. It's there if you want to check it out. But this is pretty much where it's at since then. Only a couple things have changed. It unfortunately sat outside for a little while. Same with the Buell. I didn't have a good place to put them after the last move, so they sat outside uncovered. That's why the tank is all filthy. This used to say, you know, this is why we can't have nice things. And yeah, even though you can't read it anymore, it still stands true, I guess. Yeah, I've got some stuff to clean up. The battery is stone dead, as I'm sure is the case with all of my bikes at the moment. The tracker, I pulled the battery before I parked it, but the existing bikes will say, I'm sure they're all dead. So, out of all of them, this is the one I have the most connection to. So it's the one that, like, I've really been wanting to ride the most, so that's why I got this one out next. I'm gonna see if I can boil up a battery and go from there, see what else it needs. The carburetor is absolutely garbage. It was the cheapest one on Amazon. I got a 1-star review after it left me sitting, and I got it rigged up to where it's not dumping fuel everywhere, but it still doesn't act right, so I haven't decided what I'm doing there. And I may make some bigger changes if this battery doesn't survive. I may go the same route I did with the tracker and get the little lithium battery and make some sort of small electronics box in here. Because, I mean, I've got stuff zip tied. I've had the thing since I was shortly out of high school, so I've had this bike a long time. Just got it tagged past winter. Let's see. Okay, got it tagged in March. So I was surprised the tag wasn't dead. I didn't realize I put 2-year tags on it, so that was a nice surprise. At least give me another year out of it anyway. So I'm just going to charge up the battery, play with the fuel system, and see if I can get it running. But in case you want the run through what I've done to it, I'll go over that too, I guess. It's an 81 SR250 with an absolute garbage carburetor, as I said. The wiring is all 100% original, besides what I've modified for signals and tail light. It's got these Clubman bars, whatever you want to call them. I do have it lowered, not much. I don't know, what's that? ½ inch, 3/4 inch, something like that. And it did make a big difference on how the thing looked. It's this cheap headlight bucket that has been in it a long time. I had an HID headlight in it. I have a stock bulb in it now because I thought when I was first messing with it, I thought I had fried the wiring. I think what I was actually smelling was oil burning. I figured out the oil filter cap wasn't tight and was leaking oil directly onto the manifold. But, like, I'd had some other sort of electrical issue, I don't remember what, but, like, I just panicked and, like, completely bypassed the HID, like, on my lunch break at work. I was so worried about it, but whatever. I would like to get an HID back in it. I was thinking about, I have the speedometer lowered. It is mounted under instead of over. I was thinking about deleting it, honestly, because it stuck way up here and just looked goofy. But honestly, with it moved, it's not as noticeable, I guess. I do like the way it looks. I was thinking about getting like an old Ducati style cowl for the front of this, but I haven't even begun to like price them out or anything like that yet, so I don't know what's going on there. The pipe is obviously not stock and not good. It's just, I had this Vance & Hines laying around off of some sort of old 600 crotch rocket. I parted it out. I don't even remember if it was a Katana or a Gixxer or whatever it was. Didn't keep it long. I had it for the suspension and sold the rest of it. Ended up not using the suspension anyway. But that's there just so that I had a muffler. And of course, from unloading and loading a couple times, like dragging on the tailgate, because I don't even have a ramp. I've just been loading, unloading, just literally just picking them up. But that's come off of there. I gotta figure something out. You get an actual exhaust clamp on there. No biggie. But what else? The seat is obviously not stock. I think it's like a CB, the Honda CB seat pan with foam. The last video, it wasn't a lot uglier. I'll say it was slightly uglier, because this still doesn't look good, but it did when I first covered it, but sitting outside did absolutely not help at all. But yeah, it was just that covered with denim. I had this, it was like a gold color. It was supposed to be this outdoor seating cushion cloth, whatever. You see my lovely mount there. But whatever, it was halfway comfortable, and it allows me to ride the bike, so we can worry about aesthetics later. This is just a trailer. This is a Grody trailer tail light with one of their tail light brackets. You can see still got the label in there. And of course it's for trailer tag, so it's wider. I bent the ears back and used that to mount the signals. That is all mounted to the fender with this piece of sheet aluminum. That's why it's not very sturdy, but whatever. It was just, I wanted to ride the bike, so I did whatever I could to just make it rideable, basically. So that is pretty much going to remain the game plan. I am going to get the battery pulled, get it on a charger, see if it'll even live, and go from there. May end up changing stuff around, maybe clean up the triangle, put an anti-gravity in there, like has been my plan, but we'll see what happens. If you want to see more of this thing, have any questions, whatever, throw them in the comments. But this will be the project for at least this weekend anyway, so hope you all enjoy. Thank you all for watching. We'll catch you next time.